Hey everybody, thank you for joining my channel today. Some of you might just be scrolling past this video. Some of you specifically searching on this topic. You're facing some type of rejection today. Maybe you're going through a life of rejections that you don't understand. You're defeated. You're specifically looking for some type of answers, some healing, some breakthroughs through this spirit of rejection that you're facing, through this wound of rejection that you're facing. And so today I speak life over you right now, that you will overcome this. You will overcome this fear of rejection, this spirit of rejection, these rejection wounds. You will break through. And I thank God for leading you to this video today. I also want you to check out my other videos. I have a rejection series where I'm speaking in depth about, the rejections that we face in life, the certain rejections that come, how God uses these certain rejections in our life, and just trying to help you to have a different perspective about what rejection is, and, just the way that you're viewing it, the way that you're looking at it, not to be looking at it in a negative way, but to know that there is something great from rejection. There is something positive. Rejection is not always a bad thing. As a matter of fact, rejection is almost always a good thing, but the way that we look at it so negatively, right? And so I'm here to help you to start breaking this mindset of how you feel, how you're looking at these rejections in your life. Maybe just the one that you're faced with today is heartbreaking, right? You're crying, you're in pain, you might be feeling worthless, you might be feeling like you're not good enough, you might be feeling like, why does this always happen? Why does these certain experiences happen in my life where doors keep getting shut in my face, people keep walking out on me, people keep abandoning me, people keep leaving me? Why have I always faced this? And so this is what this series is meant to help you to start breaking through those wounds and start understanding your worth, your value. And I'm telling you, as you continue to go on in life, you're going to begin to start looking at rejection differently. And it's not going to affect you like it might be affecting you right now. You're going to start having a new perspective about it. You're going to start having a new outlook about it. You know what I mean? So in today's video, we're going to jump right into it. Today's video, we are focusing on the people that's meant for us and the people that's not meant for us. Now, I feel like the reason why it's important for me to focus on this specific topic is because a lot of the rejection that we face, a lot of how we feel about rejection, is starting with the people that's around us. It's starting with our family, our friends, loved ones, people that we've been in relationships with, people who we've, our co-workers. It's starting with the people that's close to us. And the Lord placed it on my heart. He showed me so much about rejection, and this was one area that he showed me that I wanted to kind of speak on this and kind of give you, kind of get you to see something differently by just looking at the people that's around you, right? There are definitely people that you are associating yourself with right now that are just not meant for you, you know what I mean? And you're facing rejection from these people. Now, here's the thing. We're going to talk about the people that's not meant for us, because those are the people that we need to begin to remove out of our lives, separate ourselves from. So if you find yourself, I'm going to explain to you how you know people that are really not meant for you. This is how you really know, because sometimes people don't really realize this or understand. People done been friends with people, or your own family been around them for years, and there's some people that's in your circle, that's in your face, that's not even supposed to be in your face, right? This is how you start realizing, and I can guarantee you, as soon as I start saying some of this stuff, I know for a fact that people are popping up in your mind right when I'm saying this. So if you find yourself in situations or you find yourself in relationships with people, friendships, family, whatever, where you just feel like you can't be yourself around these people, if you find yourself feeling like sometimes you got to dumb yourself down to be around certain people, you just feel like you can't be yourself. You feel like you being somebody else to satisfy them, or you being somebody that you think that they want you to be, or you being the type of person that you think they want to be around or hang around. You know what I mean? You kind of hide a lot of things about yourself because you might feel like they're gonna judge you, or they're embarrassed, or you're embarrassed about certain things, or you find yourself like just kind of like crawling into a shell when you get around these people. You don't want to laugh at certain things. You don't want to say certain things. You kind of holding back because you are afraid of what they might think, or you're afraid of what they might say. You just not really free to be yourself. You're literally being somebody that you're not when you're around them. Or when you leave these certain individuals, it's like you feel like the energy has been sucked out of you, the life has been sucked out of you, or you going back away from these people on your own, and you replaying the conversations, and you're replaying these looks that they might have given you, or certain things that they may have said, certain jokes that they may have given, making it seem like it's funny. And you sitting by yourself, you internalize this, it affects you. You're questioning, is this person even for you, or why you feel like this when you're around these people. Everything that I just mentioned, and I know you're thinking about somebody right now. I know that. All these things that I just mentioned, these are people that you need today, ASAP. As soon as you finish this video, you need to sit back and really do some soul searching and thinking about these examples of these people that I just used. You need to cut these people out of your life today, because these people are not meant for you. They were never meant for you. They're never going to be meant for you. You know what I mean? So you need to make a decision today that you don't need to be associating yourself around anybody that make you feel like anything that I just listed. Those people are not for you. They're not meant for you. Now, see, there's 3 different categories that falls under people that's not meant for you, right? The first category of these type of people, these are the type of people who don't see your worth or your value, or sometimes might even feel like they're better than you. Anytime you find yourself in relationships where that's you feel like that's what it is, that these people really like speak down on you, talk down on you, or they say certain things or do certain things that make you feel like you're less than, or they kind of try to make you feel like you're inferior or they're superior, those are the number 1 people that you need to cut off right now. This is why you're battling with this fear of rejection or dealing with rejection, because you're associating yourself with people who don't even value you. They don't see your worth. They don't see your value. They're never gonna see that. And it's like it doesn't matter what you do. They're never gonna see it. They're always gonna see you a certain way. And so, because of that, you are kind of maybe looking for some type of approval from these people. You are doing things, you are going out of your way to prove that you're worth this, to prove that you're worth that, just to get those people to realize that, just to get those people to have a different thought about you, a different perspective about you. You know what I mean? To have people thinking you want them to view you the way, you want them to view you in a different light. You want them to accept you. Those people are not meant for you. Anytime you are in situations where you really feel like that, you really feel like even the things that they're doing, the things that they're projecting onto you, and it just feels like you're never going to be good enough for those people. First of all, you need to cut them off. But second of all, you really need to get out of this mind frame of being around anybody and feeling like you need to be good enough to be around these people. You need to start thinking more highly of yourself. You need to start thinking more of yourself, and start thinking of yourself in a way of people that's around you should be lucky to be around you, not the other way around. Not that you're lucky to be around these other people. You need to start valuing yourself and thinking about yourself. You are that person. That's how you should be viewing yourself every day of the week, every minute, every hour. That anybody that's in your presence, and this is not a cocky thing, this is not a overconfident thing, this is you realizing who you are, loving yourself, and understanding that you are worthy and you are valuable. You are all these things, first of all, because God said that you are these things. This is how you have to view yourself. This is how you have to think of yourself. You should never find yourself in these groups around people where you're feeling like you're not even good enough to be in these groups. They're not meant for you. You need to separate yourself. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Today is the day. Today is the day that you need to be cutting ties from those people, because you don't need to be around anybody that makes you feel like that, and you shouldn't even be feeling like that. You know what I mean? But if you find yourself in situations where you feel like you're around people that just kind of have that type of energy about them, like you're not good enough to be sitting with them, you're not good enough to be at their table, like it's an honor for you to be in their presence, no ma'am, no sir. That's cut ties with those people today, because they are definitely not meant to be in your life if that's how they feel. The second category that we're dealing with the people that's not meant for us. Now see, these are the people that do see your worth and your value. They see this light that you have about yourself. They see how others admire you. They see, that there's something about you, you know what I'm saying? Something about you, you're different. Or they just see this greatness in you. And these are the people so they do see all of this. They do see your work and your value, but they have secret agendas. They are secretly jealous of you, so they smile in your face. They, they make you think that they're your friend. They make you think that, that they a close family member to you, or a co-worker, whoever. They make you think that they, that they love you like everybody else, and, that they just think that they view you as just such this great person. But under all of that, they are really jealous of you. They are really envious of you. And they still kind of play in the same category as the other person. So it's like they do know all this about you. They do know your worth. They do see your value and all that. But because they're jealous, they try to make it seem like they're better than you, because they're mad, because they're jealous of this light that you have. These people have secret agendas. You know what I mean? Anytime where you're questioning certain friendships or relationships, sometimes people could be dating people, married to people who are like really envious of their partners. You know what I mean? Really jealous of their partners. And so they try to make them feel like they're nothing without them. They're never gonna be any. Most of the time, those are narcissists. I can't wait to start getting to those videos. But anyways, anytime you find yourself dealing with those type of relationships, and here's the thing, a lot of times you're gonna discern this. God is you're gonna just feel this vibe. You feel a vibe. You need to pay attention to that. That is your discernment. That is your intuition. Especially women, I'm talking to y'all, because God directly placed us with women's intuition to kind of see things and feel things. When it's just this vibe about certain people. You're like literally feeling this and seeing this. Or you going home and you thinking back on the encounters that you having with these people, and you're like, she be, some of the stuff that she doing, I can tell that she really like low-key, jealous of me, or, feel some type of way towards me. She acting like she my friend, but listen to the stuff that she's saying. Just like I was just saying, people that's making jokes and stuff, y'all better start paying attention to those jokes, because they're not jokes, they're not kikis. That's really how people be feeling about us. Those little jokes that they try to hide behind, and the little shade that people be throwing, and all of that making it seem like it's just funny and all of that. No, it's not. You better stop being dumb to it. You better stop acting like you don't see it. These people have hidden agendas, and you don't need to be around these people. That's another reason why you feel, because of the jealousy that these people have towards you, because of the feelings that they have towards you, they're projecting their insecurities and their own things that they dealing with onto you, and it's causing you to feel rejection from these people. It's causing you to feel like, now here these people, the funny thing about this is these people are jealous of you and feel like that you better than them, but because of how they trying to make themselves seem like they better than you, now you feeling like you're not even good enough to be around these people. Whole time these people, they not even on your level. They not even at your standards or none of that. They really dealing with a whole lot of stuff behind closed doors. They take notes of everything that you do. They are secretly mad and jealous about you and are living miserable lives based off of the light that you have. But this is what I'm saying. Now you dealing with rejection wounds and stuff. You walking around feeling like you gotta be a certain way around these people. And the reality is that they don't even feel like they good enough to be around you. But they don't want you to understand your worth. They don't want you to know your value. So they try to diminish it. They try to bring you down to where they are. You need to separate yourself ASAP. If you have any of those type of feelings about any of those people in your life, separate. It's time to cut ties. It's time to some of these people you done been around for years. Some of these people are family members, your own sisters or brothers, you know what I'm saying, have secret animosity towards you, secret jealousy of you, you know what I mean? And when it comes to family, I mean, it all depends on what the situation is, but sometimes you just really have to distance yourself and take a step back from these certain situations. And then the third category that we're looking at now, see, these are the people that do value you. They love you, they value you, these people that I'm specifically talking about are the people, these are the one-sided relationships. So it's like, yeah, these people do love you, and they do care about you and stuff, and there's no secret agendas. They don't feel like you're beneath them or anything, but sometimes you're dealing with one-sided relationships, and you have to separate yourself from those type of relationships too, because that's something that's also affecting you with this rejection wound, with feeling like you're not good enough. These people who, in one light, you feel like they really do love you and all of that, but then in another light, it's just like what you give out to them, how you pouring out to them, it's just not reciprocated. It's one-sided, and sometimes people are just really selfish. You know what I mean? And sometimes people just don't have the same heart that you have. They don't have the same mindset that you have. They don't think like you do. So that's what I'm saying. Don't necessarily mean that these people are bad people or that they're not meant for you, but you also need to start realizing the older that you get, and the decisions that you're making for your life, you really only want to be around people that's for you. You don't want to be around anybody that you're questioning. You know what I mean? Everything that you pour out into your relationships, it should be reciprocated. It should not be one-sided. It should not be any hidden agendas, hidden animosity. It should be none of that. So if you find yourself in any of those, if any of these type of relationships are resonating, these people are popping up in your head, these names are popping up in your head, I know that this is hitting home. I know it is, because we all deal with this. We have all, dealt with these type of people in our life. You know what I mean? So it's hitting home, and you just have to start making a decision today, because once you start placing yourself in situations where, first of all, you only giving access, the access of yourself, you only giving to the people that deserve that access, and those people that really admire you and love you for you. You don't question anything about those relationships. You can be your true, authentic self. You know what I mean? Just like I was saying earlier, like, it's things that you hate about that you might hate about yourself, or be insecure about yourself, and those people that are really for you, those are the very things that they love about you. Those are the very things that they adore about you. The same things that you hiding from, and that you belittling yourself to, based off of these people that's not even for you. these are the same things that the people who are really meant for you, they love this about you. They value this about you. They appreciate those things about you. Those are the people that you really need to start putting more energy and time into, not those other people in those categories. And I'm telling you, once you start separating yourself from those type of people, you know what I mean, that's going to be something that's going to start helping you really realize your worth and your value, and you know, and bring this confidence in you. And it's just also good for you to be around love and be around genuine people that's genuinely here for you, that's genuinely meant for you. The more you are removing those type of negative influences out of your life and you're focusing more on the positive influence, I'm telling you, it's like it's law. It's really law. Like, that's gonna start opening doors for the right situations, the right people in your life. You know what I mean? That God wants you to start separating yourself from those individuals. So I'm telling you, those same people that you cutting off, those same people that you separating yourself for, God is going to begin to open doors and bring you new relationships, new friendships, new people in your life that you kind of consider as family, bringing sisterhoods and brotherhoods into your life, opening up new doors for a healthy relationship with men, you know, romantic relationships, people that are really meant for you. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that I just hope that this helps you. I know that this is going to resonate with somebody else. I know you're thinking about this. And the way God deals with us, you see, he already been putting this on your heart. He already been putting this on your mind. And so, you know, this is like maybe a first step for you to really start evaluating your relationships, the people that you're associating yourself with, and, you know, to start breaking out of this, you know, this spirit of rejection, these rejection wounds. And it's starting with the people that's around you. You feel rejected by the people that's around you, and that's why you're affected by rejection. That's why it's hurting you. That's why you don't understand it. That's why you don't understand why you don't understand why it's affecting you so much. It's starting right with the people that's smiling in your face. So, you know, today you need to think about that and, you know, start drawing that line of separation. Start cutting people off, checking them off the list. I hope that you continue to watch these videos. I'm hitting all these different points, all these things that the Lord has revealed to me in this season, all these things that I have learned and been educated on myself, you know, the things that I had to learn within my own self about, you know, about this topic. That's all I'm focusing on, all of this in this rejection series. So do not miss out. Make sure that you join in. Make sure that you watch this video and you get the breakthrough that you need. Thank you for watching.